Hi everyone, welcome to Decor. Today in this video, I will share some beautiful ways decorative ideas for your home. Before starting to like, share and subscribe to my channel, thanks for watching this video. You can say hello to pops of green, take advantage of a ledge in the bathroom and use it to display some fresh flowers. In this bright, neutral space, touches of greenery really stand out. You can keep things simple. Alternatively, it's always okay to keep things a bit more subdued and minimal. Given that wall art is the star of the show in this living room, vases play more of a sporting role and help to tie the space together. You can liven up an happy hour, make your home bar feel like isn't a part of an ultra chic restaurant by jazzing it up with all the right accessories. Here, a vase filled with tropical blooms essentially double as art. You can try this classic approach. Placing a vase on the coffee table will liven up any living room. Style your favorite vases alongside a stack of books, some candlesticks, a tray, or whatever else strikes your fancy. And I can't forget the teeny bird vases that shines on the mantle. You can maximize the small entry. Keep in mind that your entryway table doesn't need to be larger to accommodate a vase. Here, a small shelf provides plenty of rooms for a bucket of flowers and some storage below without taking up much space in the hallway. You can add pizzas to the dining room. Placing a vase on the dining room table is always nice when hosting, but you can also outfit your sideboard with a few ways too. Here, dried flowers look lovely yet don't require any maintenance, all while contributing to the boho style aesthetics. You can make every square inch count. Make the most of a thin shelf in your home by using it as a spot to house a vase. In small spaces, taking advantages of every surface is a key. Don't neglect empty vessels, even when empty vases can look quite artful when arranged alongside books and decorative objects. If you don't have fresh flowers on hand at all times, that's no problem, particularly if you appreciate a minimalist look. Antique looking jugs like these are pretty popular at the moment, and you can find some beautiful handmade options for sale. You can style your shelf with florals. Unsure how to fill every inch of your builds in. Placing a vase on a bottom shelf will add color and life to the living room. For a longer lasting setup, go with dried flowers in a space like this, especially if the room doesn't receive much natural light. The kitchen counter is also an ideal spot to display a vase. You will have something to admire as your meal preparation and don't need to keep those pretty vases hidden behind closed doors. You can bring charm to the kitchens. The kitchen islands is always a great place to display a vase. The kitchen islands always great place to display a vase whether or not you are expecting company given how much time you spend in the kitchen on a daily basis. It's worth spending some extra time and effort making this space appear ultra aesthetically pleasing. You can place a vase in the entryway. Your entryway table is your home's chance to make first impression. Ensure that your space feels warm and inviting from get to go by sitting out a vase full of flowers where visitors are sure to admire it. The entryway is always a nice place to showcase seasonal florals too. In the winter, fill a vase with evergreen clippings. In the spring, place tulips inside. You can add a vase to the foot to your bed. If your nightstands are on the smaller side, you can always place a vase full of blooms on an end of bed bench. Just be careful when moving around so as to avoid knocking anything over. If you have pets or young children, so be careful when moving. A setup like this one may not be in the cards. You can mix and match vases on the mantle. If you are unsure how to decorate your mantle, why not jazz up the space with a vase or two? Here, various vases of all sizes and styles play nicely, resulting in a collected looking vaginate, bud vases, tall vases, and ceramic vases. You name it. They look all excellent style together. You can jazz up the home office. Who says your workspace has to be ultra serious? Make long days working from home feel less dreary by placing a vase or next to your desk. Here, a tall vessel pops a stop to filling a cabinet. You can add blooms to your bedside tables too. Start each morning on the right foot by placing vase filled with bright, beautiful bucket on your bedside table. A setup like this one will make your sleep space feel more like a luxe hotel room in no time. Just be sure to place the vase far enough away from your bed so that you don't accidentally knock it over if you reach for a phone or glass of water in the middle of night. Thanks for watching this video. Stay blessed. Goodbye.